just put up there. But the animal's been moved.
All right, well, that's it for Tombstone Redemption. It's Monday morning. We're all packed up. We got to head out to catch our plane soon, but it was absolutely amazing time. There was just so much to do. We didn't even do nearly like half of what there was to do. We got to do some cool stuff, you know. Went and toured around the Birdcage Theater. That was really cool. Visit a lot of awesome shops, bought some cool stuff. We met a lot of great people. The Red Dead community, like, still strong, man. I'm just walking around, and I actually had a few people stop me and ask me if I was the guy they have been seeing on like TikTok and stuff. That's absolutely crazy. A lot of really awesome people. A lot of people had really great costumes. A lot of people dressed up, having fun. The cast, the Red Dead cast, holy crap, man! Like, props to them. They're only supposed to go like 6-8 hours like each day. They went like 12 or more. There was just so many people. I heard the number was over 8,000 that showed up for this thing, and they stayed late. Everyone got seen. The first day, the second day, the line for the meet and greets were 5 blocks long. If you're familiar with the area, if you ever look it up, it was from the Oriental Theater down the street and around the corner to the OK Corral, and sometimes beyond. And they made sure everybody got seen. They met everyone, they signed autographs for everyone, they took pictures of them. It was great. We weren't able to wait in line. Some people were doing like waiting 3, 4, 5 hours. Last day, they were still going. We got in the end of line. We missed our spot to get tickets earlier when they did the panel. But we still got in. I think me and my wife think we got in the Oriental Theater at like 10 o'clock. And we were still seen. They still let us in. We still got to meet some people. Some people left, and you know, it's understandable, but only like a couple. They had their reasons. But we got to meet Ben Davis. He was super awesome. I shared a story with him about me in the game. He seemed like, you know, real touched by it. I met Steve, Bill there, had a conversation with him. You know, he was real cool. He remembered me from the times we talked, so that was awesome. And then we met Sean, and he was the last one we saw. He went in the other room. He saw me and my wife, and he's been real cool interacting with us on social media. He ran right over, gave us both hugs, act like he's known us for years in person. He was really happy to meet us. We had a great conversation. He was just such an awesome dude, so full of energy after all this time. He was so happy to be there. It was that experience alone that's made it all worth it. But I can't say like how great it was. Everything aside, the heat, you know, that's it is what it is. I heard that if this happens again, they might do it later in the fall, which would be amazing. So fingers crossed that it happens. But from what I hear, everything went great. Businesses did really well. A lot of people are really happy. Obviously, the fans are happy. So much great stuff to do. Like I said, I didn't even get this tip of the iceberg, man. But I absolutely hope they do more. I hope we get to come back and I didn't get to see a gunfight, unfortunately. Just wasn't a deck of cards this time. I would love to do that next time. Take a ghost tour at the birdcage. We just did a solo tour, but it was still really awesome. Had some great food. The OK Cafe is really, really awesome. Big Nose Cake's awesome. Didn't get to go to Doc's. Had the Doc Holiday Soda though. That was delicious. It was like Dr. Pepper and cheerwine. That was amazing. But yeah. It was a blast. Again, just the people. I met a lot of people. Had a lot of conversations with people. We talked about a lot of things. Wife and I, every time we're trying to take a picture, there's always some couple. Hey, you want us to take a picture of both of you guys? So we weren't really hard up. We found a cool place to take a picture. There's somebody who was like, oh, they're a couple. We should take a picture of them and be nice. Not a bad interaction, everyone from the cast to Ken, who put this thing on. He was super awesome. The panel. Oh man, I forgot about the panel. That was that was crazy. We all show up to the rental, but because they're still, got the line, they're just like, oh well, we're moving. We're moving it to the hall down the street, so we all get up and go. And you're in line with people. You make friends, you make inside jokes and stuff. So we're all talking, having fun, and one guy's like, comes up to me and my wife, he's like, you guys against manual labor? And I'm just like, no. So he brings us inside and we help set up chairs and stuff, and we're helping get all situated before the cast members show up. And because we helped out, I got to meet Ken, shake his hand. He remembered me from all the Instagram stuff and Facebook, so that was really cool. I got to get front row seats because of it. I was sitting directly in front of Ben. Try not to make googly eyes in them. But that was great. They're super cool there, and first day they're so full of a lot of energy and happy to see everybody. So that was really awesome. But yeah, everything was great. If there's a lot of people here, like I said, so I'm sure everyone will agree with me, and everyone will agree that we gotta do this again. If not next year, the year after. And we'll have some more fun. I can't wait to see those cast members again. I would love to see Sean again in Dutch. Maybe Roger will be there. So, yeah. So, I think that's about it. I got a bunch of stories, bunch of stuff out of this, a bunch of photos, bunch of videos, but. It was actually like a dream come true, I kept on saying, I never been to Disneyland, never been to Disney World, but this was it for me, being a big fan of Westerns, the time era, the game, being here in this city, was just great. Spending the weekend here, visiting the sites, being where, Morgan was shot, just being in the birdcage and walking on the same floor that Doc Holliday walked on, things like that. It was just absolutely amazing. Walking down the street, seeing the sights, seeing the carriages, seeing the buildings. It was a dream come true. It was something real special to me, real important. And I'm so glad that my wife and I were able to find a way to do it and experience this and just have a great time. Ken, if you're out there, thank you so much for putting this on. The cast, thank you for being awesome, taking care of us and making sure we all got to see you, and just being so full of life and energy and being so nice. Everyone who was here, thanks for being awesome, putting on your best behavior. So we're welcome back, and everyone who I talked to, interacted with, everybody who recognized me as a guy on social media, posting stuff. It was great talking to you. Thanks for coming and saying hi to me. I appreciate it, and yeah. Outlaws for life, Daddy.